I had come to a point in my life where the information in the 13 episodes in Messages from Love seemed to be literally bursting out of my soul. I had been in a very introspective time period for many years at this point, studying religion, spirituality, and the big question in life: why are we here, and what is our purpose? Right before the age of 50, I found myself yearning to be by myself. I sort of went into a cocoon state, so to speak. I continued my morning ritual that I had been doing for years, but now, oftentimes, waking up very early in the morning hours to read my spiritual books, watch documentaries, and videos on religion and spirituality, and engaging in hours of prayer and meditation. It was then that I noticed a voice that seemed to be talking back to me. This voice was always so kind, loving, and wise. I began to really pay attention and knew that these messages I was receiving needed to be written down. I proceeded to write these messages almost every morning for about a year. These messages became what I call Messages from Love. Once these messages were compiled, I tried to take a break from the intense study and found myself not feeling well quite often. I was consumed in the idea of writing a book, but didn't have a clue where to start. I felt like there were years of information that was stuffed inside me, screaming to get out. I really did not talk to many people about my spiritual quest. It was something that I did in my alone time. I attempted 2 different times in a 2-year period to move, change my life, and retire so that I could concentrate on writing a book all about what I had learned. At the peak of feeling really run down, I had a week-long family vacation planned in Tahoe. It ended up being an amazing week with different family members coming in and out, beautiful morning conversations on the balcony, amongst the gorgeous pine trees with the outside fireplace lit. My niece, who was attending college at Reno University, was staying with us, and she had been struggling with her own place in her spiritual life. We proceeded to have numerous deep and lengthy conversations every morning. She had taken a class on podcasts and editing and found that she not only had a passion for it, but was very talented in doing them. So at the end of a 4-hour conversation one morning, in the last 5 minutes, she brought up the fact that she had a class in the fall where she needed material to put a podcast and website together, and that we should use some of the writings that I had done for it. Fast forward a few months, she reached out to me out of the blue one Friday in October and said, "Okay, I'm ready to start the podcast." It was an opportunity that I needed to seize. With that said, I did understand the importance of creating a foundation of where the writings of Messages from Love were derived from. So I did as she asked and accomplished the task. That began the opening of the floodgates for me, and I proceeded to write a total of 13 episodes in a very short time period. She only needed 3 for her class project, but I couldn't stop writing. By the time the 13th episode was complete, I felt like a new person, like a weight had been lifted off my shoulders. My hope is that you may find the words to be as kind, loving, and beautiful as I experienced, and possibly find that it will resonate within and inspire peace in your life. Thank you for taking the time to listen and the opportunity to share Messages from Love with you.